This magnificent flask marks a pinnacle in the history of Chinese porcelain. But it also demonstrates the outward-looking policy of the Yongle Emperor in the early 15th century. Possibly the most cosmopolitan period in the entire history of China. When you consider the shape of this flask, Yongle potters probably took their immediate inspiration from Middle Eastern metal vessels. And indeed, this shape is totally unnatural in porcelain. And you will see that it follows very clearly a metalwork prototype. The decoration of the piece also draws from Middle Eastern art. On each side you have a single flowering stem bearing blooms and leaves, and it perfectly scrolls around the surface of the flask rhythmically. This type of leaf scroll motifs, known as arabesques, are a characteristic Middle Eastern decorative feature that appears endlessly in Islamic art. The emperor developed ties to many countries as far west as East Africa, exported some of China's finest artifacts, including porcelain, and accepted in return foreign goods. All this led to an exchange of ideas and aesthetic concepts. This moon flask, in all regards, ranks among the finest ever made during the Yongle period, and it was exactingly potted, painted and fired at the Jingdezhen Imperial Kilns. The Palace Museum Beijing holds the only known companion piece to the present flask. This one was discovered in West Yorkshire nearly 40 years ago and has since been kept in the illustrious Tianminlo collection. And it is incredibly exciting for this masterpiece to reappear on the market again after so long.